Yo, the boys are back, man. Welcome to episode 14 of Eclipxs Interlude. You already know your boy Eclipse, my brother Mikey, man. Shit, we took us a little break on, you feel me? Just my boy Mike, y'all see the background different, you feel me? He got my beautiful dark twisted fantasies, moved into his new slot, man. I've been busy with life and shit. Getting ready for Christmas, all the holidays, all that stuff, man. So we took a little break off. You feel me, man? Just enjoy it, handle business, enjoy life, spend some time with family and stuff like that. But we back, man. Shit, what? 2 weeks, about 2 weeks, 2 weeks worth of music and stuff, all that done passed. So you feel me? We got everything to talk about, man. Shit, how that week or two treat you, man? Are you muted, fam? I think you muted, gang.
Yeah, like I was still getting situated. Still got a little stuff here and there at the other career.
Facts.
Nothing like I don't need no U-Haul or nothing for it. So, but everything coming smoothly. New dining room set just came in yesterday. Put that joint together. Still working on like new furniture, but we got like our old shit. So we straight for right now. Everything going smooth. You see my little area now. I got my bookshelf.
Man,
It's gonna give a little tour when it's ready, but it's gonna take a little time. But I'm gonna get my little space together, and
facts.
I'm already planning on hitting purchase on this new desk. Be
Man,
a
I already
little
know.
be a little desk. I'll probably set up my game and stuff too, so I can have a whole little setup now. I gotta get like I told you, my record player, my speakers, and all that. Get all that shit ready to go. And I'm gonna have my own little
Man,
pod
I
in
feel
space,
you. I feel you. Shit. Nah,
It's a
that's
little
no.
hollow in here right now. When I
Hey,
get it
man.
together,
Shit. Yeah, y'all got the moving part out of the way. Shit. I already know y'all happy enjoying that shit, man. I just been cooling, shit. This last week or two, I just been cooling, working out. Shit. Motherfuckers trying to eat healthy, man. Look, man, I've been eating healthy and shit, man. I've been listening to my boy Maul on the podcast. I ain't ate red meat in like a month. I ain't had no dairy in like shit about a month. Been trying to feel a little good, man. Take care of the body, man. Shit like that. Just I don't know. I guess that's part of maturing. I feel like I'm growing as a person. You feel me? Just like a caterpillar turning into a butterfly out the cocoon type shit. But man, that's all I've been on. Shit, getting ready for Christmas. I guess spending a little time with family, doing different stuff. Just at the gun range after the day after Thanksgiving with my auntie. Um, you feel me? Just basically getting ready for Christmas, really just preparing it, making sure everything good so my little sister can enjoy herself. Other than that, you feel me? Been the same old work, listen to music, live life, and start meditating shit, get my chakra and all that shit right, man. But yeah, I'm just really looking forward to next year too, man. I don't really usually look forward to next year. No, I mean, I look forward to next year, but I don't never really see it as like a reset type stuff, like oh, New Year's resolution, everything finna change on January 1st type shit. But just kind of looking forward to next year, man. These last couple years been rough. It seemed like we talked about it the last pod. A lot of people been dying in the culture. Shit, this pandemic shit hit us. It seemed, I don't know, I don't know if this shit finna end, if this shit gonna get worse. Shit, the stores ain't really stocked and shit. It's shortages and all that, but um, I'm hoping next year just bring different shit. Stuff get a little better. Life can, I don't even know. I was finna say
It's a
life can
lot.
be normal
It's,
again, but I don't think life can be normal at this point, man. This shit just I don't know what a normal
yeah,
life is now. But
this is the norm now.
yeah.
Like it's sucked to say it, but like man, it's just new world order, just like that, without
Um,
us even knowing.
yeah, but shit, we even shit. I mean, we was having a it bring me back to that conversation. We was kind of having a deep conversation in a group chat a couple days ago, last week, I think. How the fuck we how did what the fuck came up? I don't even know how that shit started. We was kind of having a deep conversation just about life in the world and how this shit like it ain't really no
Yeah,
normal. I don't know what the fuck normal is now. Like what is normal? What is normal for a fucking kid now? I mean, my little sister is how old is that little kid? I don't know, like 12. And I remember when the shit happened when they with the George Floyd shit, and my sister was watching videos and shit. And I walked past one day and seen her watching videos about seeing that man, get with a knee on his neck, basically dying. And like, damn, this shit ain't normal. She watching that shit like it's normal,
yeah,
but
that desensitized
yeah,
to all that.
she probably done. She damn near traumatized now, and but that shit happened so much that she probably desensitized at like 12 type shit. And but it's like that shit normal now. And she for a little kid, it's even little kid lives ain't even really normal. No, this world just I don't even think normal exists, man. It's really just taking the good
Yeah,
with the bad.
it's getting out of hand right now. Like we like Lee was saying, our boy Lee, he was saying it's more so it's more so like it was it was calmer. Things was calmer. Maybe because we was kids, we didn't really, look too much into we wasn't really we was outside, we was moving.
Yeah,
Like everybody else now, it's social media. We ain't really had too much. Like we'd get on Facebook. I mean, Facebook, MySpace back in the day, but it wasn't no politics on it. It wasn't um, no activist shit. No none of that
man.
going on. So like we just got on. Hey, we had hit somebody up on MySpace. Hey, you coming outside? You coming over here? You doing
Yeah.
this? On some quick DM type stuff. But now they get all their news. They get just everything. Whatever they want to find, they can find it.
Facts.
Like he was saying, man, I growing up, I ain't really, even though like where we lived at and shit on the west side and shit like that, we was we was like secluded. Like it wasn't too much gentrification. You ain't really see no white people around us, in our neighborhoods and stuff. So he was saying like growing up, he didn't really see too much racism. Like
No,
he like
facts.
you would see it every now and then. You would see somebody that treat us different. We go onto the stove, like they following us around in the stove and shit like different shit like that because they have businesses in our hoods. But the moment he started getting older, more gentrification in the hood, more, you just seeing more white people. You see how much they different from us. How you see how much they don't really like us. They don't want to be around us. So like he was saying like, damn, like I didn't even notice it was this much racism, this much.
No, facts.
Like I think, like he was like, I'm thinking about it, going back. I can remember instances, but it's like not so prevalent. So
No,
like I said,
facts.
it's more integration now than ever. So it's like people gonna people gonna act the way they act. You gonna start seeing it more because
Bro.
you're around them.
I told that shit like I was just having a conversation like that on Twitter, with somebody. They was talking about code. You know how I be crook mentions and
Yeah,
shit with those people. They was talking about culture vultures and some woman brought up like Kanye and Wayne and you want to really know culture vulture stuff. She was hitting at something else, but she brought up the fact, those comments Wayne had made a while back about not really thinking racism was a thing or whatever. And
Yeah.
I told her like that shit. That's not really that's not really being a culture vulture. It's more so ignorance, but it's ignorance and not condoning it. But you gotta understand that Wayne, he been a superstar
Oh
since like
yeah.
a kid.
Since he was a
So
teenager,
yeah, for him, it's
he
like
always had the money.
them
He was
white
always
people,
around.
he's
Yeah.
seeing white people pay him and all these white people kissing his ass and
He almost died.
yeah.
A white cop
So
saved
for
him. Like
him, it's his shit is you feel me? His whole reality is twisted type shit. Not to mention, you know,
yeah,
Wayne's sipping, man. So that's why I was telling her, you feel me? It's ignorance, but you just gotta understand his mindset and
yeah,
he been so far removed from struggle in that sense, like the lower level inner city sense that you feel me is different for him. But then it take me shit, even what Lee was saying, it take me back to I didn't really realize how much shit and baggage we got growing up in the hood until I went away to college, like predominantly white school.
mhm,
And when I got there, it'd be just a little shit, bro. That you know, growing up in the city, you might gotta walk home, you gotta catch the bus, and you you realizing you got to constantly check your surroundings and shit like that. And I got to go on the campus and walking the campus and so many bodies around you, motherfuckers walking past you super quick and shit, and you looking at shit like that. And I'm like, I got to talking to other people and like it was a group of like maybe like 4, 5 but my boy O3 always be talking to. That's really how we got cool because he understood being from like South Central type shit. He was a year older than me and my other homies. So he understood like, yo, y'all niggas, Chicago, Cleveland, South Central, San Fran, all that shit. Like I understand. I dealt with that same shit. Like that the paranoia in the walking around campus and man, I
it's
ain't
trauma,
bro, I
trauma, dog.
when I say I'm walking around campus, bro, and I'm seeing these niggas rich kids, bro. I'm talking like they outside in Red Octobers, the Yeezys and shit, playing in dirt and shit,
And in
like,
the grass,
bro.
fucking,
And I'm
yeah,
like,
they
bro,
just be
back
out
then
there.
we got a pair of J's, and it was like, bro, that might have been the only pair of J's you was finna get for the school year type shit, bro. So you had to, you might have saved your
Observe,
J's, and then got some.
observe them for
Yeah,
yeah.
you got some shit you probably been rocking with for a year or two type shit that you might play Jimmy in and shit, but you weren't gonna fuck up your good pair, G. Like, no, that shit. But I'm saying that shit, bro. And I saw it. When I say that's the first time I realized, like, I understand. I understand the urge and temptation niggas feel when they start robbing motherfuckers. Just looking
Yeah.
at motherfuckers like doing stupid shit with money and you just want to rob. I understood the urge niggas who do that shit for a living felt, bro. Cause I'm like, niggas starving, like, and y'all
Yeah.
just like money is like that's some play shit to y'all type shit. Like it's some
Mm-hmm.
play shit to y'all, man. And all that shit, just being in a different environment, it was hard to sleep and shit, man. You in a room, got a roommate, and motherfuckers laying there like shit. I ain't finna go to sleep before this motherfucker go to sleep. You feel me? Wait
Right.
till that motherfucker go to sleep. Then I'm like, all right, I could close my eyes for all that shit. Just the shit of growing up in the hood and not living that normal life, and then
Much
realizing other people, they you realize some. That's when I realized like I really feel sorry for some of these people. Like it's racist motherfuckers out there, but some of these people is just they just dead ass ignorant, bro. Like they
yeah.
just don't know. Cause me and my boy O3 was in a class, a sociology class where motherfuckers used to watch The Wire. And you know The Wire, that's that Baltimore, B more type shit over there, DMV type shit, real hood shit. But it tell the story how it is, and we'd be in a class and white motherfuckers would be there baffled about all this shit going on, and me and him would be the only two motherfuckers. Like, bro, that shit is life, bro.
Normal. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
normal
like
shit.
that shit is life, and motherfuckers be asking questions and shit. And I'm talking, it's black motherfuckers who ain't grow up in the hood, and oh,
Yeah,
you from Chicago, bro? You ever kill somebody, nigga? Like,
yeah.
like, bro,
On some
like,
dumb,
nigga,
just
like, what's to you, dog? Like, you don't like, bro. Don't act like you ever, bro. I want to come to Chicago, bro. You will show me around, like old block and shit. Like, bro, the fuck I'm finna go to old block for? Like, bro,
yeah.
y'all
This
niggas
ain't no
weird, but
this ain't no fucking sightseeing. You don't go
bro,
sightseeing in the hood.
but
Like,
it's like the ignorance, cause we seen those videos on Twitter, like kids pulling up the old block and hopping out, like, oh shit, I'm on old block, like, oh shit, this where Dirk and Vaughn from and shit, and this, like, y'all really, it's y'all not trying to be harmful. Y'all just really like ignorant. Like y'all don't understand. And that's
real though.
man,
Yeah.
that
But
shit.
I started like I went as much as I hated, going to boarding school for high school and shit, I got a lot of that diversity,
No
got a lot
facts.
of that. I got to see a lot of different, like we lived on the campus, away from home already, as a 14-year-old kid, coming living on my own and shit over there, and all these different people, different backgrounds and shit. One of my roommates was from Rwanda. Like
No facts.
he was just a baby when that genocide and shit that happened over there. And he's saying how it, giving his, perspective of things over, in Africa. I had people from, straight from Mexico and different different shit like that. But like, man, you start seeing the cultural differences, and
No
you start
facts.
learning more about people. So that's the only thing I like really take from being at that school and shit. One of the
No
big things was,
facts.
yeah, me getting that diversity. So when I went to college, like I ain't had so much of that, I ain't had so much of that Chicago like trauma on me, as much. Like I still go home, and I'm not that far. I wasn't that far from
Yeah.
home, but it's like it was just a cultural shock. Like
No facts. I
going
tell
there and
people.
stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd be like, I'm used to it now, but you still got your. But this was all right. We in high school. You ain't really doing too much, like we all there, but it wasn't too much, you know, um, like income differences and shit like that. But like once you get to college, you start seeing,
Oh yeah.
damn, shorty got a brand new car. Like as a
Bro.
freshman, I already got her car on
Yeah.
campus and shit
Like
like
you'll
that.
be
Like
on campus
I
seeing
ain't get a car
motherfuckers.
till
Yeah.
like sophomore year or some shit. Like damn, like shorty,
Bro.
her mom brought her the parking pass and everything. We driving, like we went to the store and somebody somebody this is the difference between like when we grow up and when they grow up. We come out, she like, hey, let's run to the store or whatever, because we was all on the same floor. Let's run to the store, blah blah. We go to the store. We go out to our car. Somebody hit the side mirror. They left a note apologizing, left their name number and they license plates. They like,
Man.
oh man, just hit me up for the insurance stuff. And this girl, she started bawling and everything. I look at her, you crying for? She oh, I don't know. I'm just so shooken up. I'm like, you wasn't in the car.
Bro.
Like they left their information in Chicago. You hit somebody caught coming up one of them side streets or something. You
Oh, bro.
gone, bro. You gone.
Bro.
Not you're not leaving no information, nothing. Straight hit and run. Fucking go. You out of there, bro. I'm telling you now. I'm telling you now. She crying. She, Oh, call her mom crying. Her mom like, we'll get it. We gonna get that as soon as you come home next weekend. We'll get it fixed, and it's nothing. Ah, gee, I would have been riding around with the crooked mirror for like, you
bro.
know, had to give me a little job and shit. Like
It's that
I had a job. Yeah, I had a job. You know, during college, and niggas didn't have no job. Niggas was just chilling, bro. I'm like, oh yeah, y'all got money for real.
yeah,
Cause
boy. That shit is different, bro. Bro, I was on campus, like, bro, police raid niggas' dorm rooms and shit, like charging them niggas on possession, marijuana, all type of shit. And I'm like, bro, y'all niggas is damn near rich. Like y'all parents own creative pop tarts and different shit like that. And
yeah,
y'all, bro, you getting jammed up on some weed charges and cause you doing that shit just to do this shit, bro. Like
yeah,
niggas,
for
it's
real.
like niggas do that shit to like cause nigga that's they sole income. Like y'all getting jammed up on charges and shit and not caring cause y'all pops finna make that shit go away.
Yeah,
Just like
it,
shit
like
didn't make sense.
even like one of my roommates, I was like the oldest. I was already 18, like freshman year. I'm already 18. Other niggas is like, yo, like you'll go get us some cigarettes, some chewing tobacco and shit. Ah, this before it went up to 21. Ah, oh y'all niggas already smoke squares. Y'all already doing chewing tobacco and shit. Niggas already alcoholics.
Bro,
Y'all wow, bro. I'm like y'all parents, y'all got some. They different, bro.
bro,
White folks is different.
I
Like
done seen
how
niggas
you?
do so many lines and go to class like it ain't shit.
Yeah, they all you need some Adderall, but y'all niggas
Bro, popping
different,
Adderall
bro.
like it ain't shit, bro. Like, no,
And
I'm good.
be up for a minute cramming, studying and shit. Y'all so different, bro. Y'all quick to pop
Yeah.
pills, y'all.
Bro, I don't
I'm
even,
like,
I could have a
when we
headache
grew
and I
up,
won't even pop an aspirin, dog.
bro, when we grew up, like that's our like even the generation disconnect, bro. Kids popping pills nowadays, Zans and Perks and all this shit. When we was growing up, it don't matter if you was overindulged in alcohol, if you was alcoholic, if you if you wasn't smoking just weed, you was a crackhead in our eyes, bro. Like you popping
Yeah.
pills, you drinking lean, all that shit. You was a crackhead. We straight up was like, bro, like I knew niggas that was drinking lean and shit. I knew niggas popping pills. And I'm like, that's some crack. We was always like, that's some crackhead shit.
Hey,
Now
man.
they now they pop. I got to college. Hey, take one of these. We could study all night. I'm broke. I'll get on with
Dude,
like
that
I
shit.
don't need no. I don't need whatever you got, bro. Hey, this is just Adderall or Papa Zan, bro. Like we finna go to this party. I'm nigga, y'all niggas tripping, dog.
No, man, the
Tripping.
realest shit I experienced in college, though, I had my homie on. He was from Greece, Athens. My nigga named Paco. He, he came from it over there. You feel me? Like the struggle type. They like damn near like a decade behind type shit on us type shit. Like so he came from it. He'll come over here. He'll think he'll see us like you feel me. Like oh niggas got iPhones and shit. And he'll think like you feel me. Like y'all got it type shit. And it was crazy because we taught each other so much. Like niggas had to think like my boy, he is going back home. You feel me to some shit. Like he probably looking at niggas like us, and we come from it. Niggas ain't got no whole lot of money, but he see like niggas got iPhones and shit. He think niggas living type shit, and niggas had to
Right.
tell him like, gee, over here, bro. When you from it over there, but when you get here, dog, they gonna look at you and they gonna see you as a white man, bro, real spill,
Yeah.
dog. Like you coming over here, and we was born here, type shit, and like they gonna respect you more than they respect us type shit just cause off the
Yeah.
simple fact that your skin white and they ain't gonna bro, you from Greece, you from Athens, bro. You gonna
Bro,
you get put in that category as a white person, G. And
that's
bro,
what
being
I used to tell my roommates and my housemates in high school. They came from like a couple dudes from Sudan.
yeah.
Like my roommate was from Rwanda. Bro, they don't fuck with black people out here, dog.
Oh
Like
yeah, like you know you
I
they
had
don't
to. They didn't know that they
yeah, they
thought
don't know.
everything was. They thought everything was sweet. They coming in. They trying a new food. Like this was their first American experience.
Oh
Like
yeah.
coming to like one dude. He came in like December one year. He came in December. He had shorts on, bro. He from Africa on the equator, bro. This it's hot all year long. Man's got on shorts. He get off the airplane. He get and no hair. He got on shorts, t-shirt. Hey, bro, we gotta go get you some coats and some sweats. This nigga, he was 7'2". Bro, when we finna find,
Oh
some
yeah.
clothes
Gee.
that's gonna fit him. Like it's right. We gotta get that shit right now. Like, bro, he got on slides and fucking shorts, bro. It's winter. He man, like he speak a little bit of English. I want to go home, dog.
Bro,
Bro,
it's different.
I want to go home. He is he he ain't never seen
Oh,
snow before. He ain't never seen snow before.
bro,
Nothing.
cause it's
This man said
different, dog.
dog, like all the other dudes that knew him from back home, they was already here. But
Yeah.
he came like 2 years into like
He
they
said
was already there. They said they laughing at him because they knew like how they was when they first experienced winter. They laughing at him and said they know him from back home, so they was
yeah,
laughing at him and
yeah.
speaking in their language and shit. And he man, hey, this ain't for me, dog. He
He said
is.
I wanna
What
go
is this, bro?
home.
Man said, I'm trying to go home, and then
Oh,
I I seen like he knew about it was shit he knew about. I'm like, damn, I ain't never think that I'd get to Africa. Like, how like rap shit wise.
bro.
What was this? Was it state property or
With
which
Beanie
one?
Pimp.
Yeah,
Yeah,
state
that's state
property.
property.
He 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 kept on asking me. He kept on asking me. Beans. What are you talking about, nigga? Like the food. Like I don't know what he talk. Like
Yeah.
he asked. I'm like, bro, you fresh in America, so I didn't think he talking about state property. This man, beans. I'm I'm like the food, bro. Like, yeah, like I know beans. Like, what you trying? No. The movie Beans. What you talking about? He. I think the line, if you get out or you lay down, nigga, y'all know about Stay Hot. That's my favorite movie,
Oh, it be
bro.
like, bro, hip hop. That's
Damn.
where it go back to, bro. Hip hop a culture that's everywhere. My boy Paco, that's how we got cool. It was really cause like me and my homies came from it, and niggas was like, "Hey, yo, this nigga Paco, he from over there in Greece. Like he been through some shit. Y'all fuck around and like y'all be homies type shit. Like y'all probably could relate." And then I realized this nigga could rap type shit. And I'm like, damn, this my we talking, bro. That nigga was like, he was a hip hop head though, like a hip, like
Yeah.
bro. You turn on some Drake, some J Cole, or some. He turn that shit off. I don't want to hear that shit.
Yeah.
He trying to hear some. My man trying to hear some Mob Deep, some Wu Tang, some Pharaoh Monch, some motherfucking that. He trying to hit some real gutter like hip
They
like.
send those they send those tapes over there and
Oh,
said they
Freddie
just
Gibbs was his
they
motherfucking homie. You
yeah.
couldn't tell him shit about Freddie Gibbs not being the best rapper alive, boy. That he was like, bro, me and him used to we'd wake up some mornings at like 7 o'clock, go to the my boy O3, go to his little frat house, slide in his room and record like us three type shit. I remember it was a break. It was like we damn near was the only three niggas on campus damn near. It was one of them break, spring break or something, and all us stayed.
Yeah.
We was the only three niggas on campus, bro. We'll go to hit my boy O3 house every morning. He'll in a fry house chef up some omelets, breakfast omelets type shit, and we just chop it up about music,
Yeah.
all type shit.
Speaking of spring break, dog, these niggas, we in there. It's second semester. We doing a little test or something. Everybody steady. Hey, y'all, they turning to each other. Y'all heard about spring break? Blah blah. Blah. Ah, what y'all trying to like? What y'all getting like? What y'all doing for spring break or something? Like I'm just going back to the crib, you know. Hey, oh no, bro, we all going down to Santa Padre down in Texas. All the colleges, all the colleges linking there.
Oh no,
Ah, ah, hey, everybody carpool, find your way down there. Nah, I'm good, dog. Like y'all just got y'all parents just gonna let y'all, take a trip down to I'm like, granted, we adults now, I get it. But y'all, they finna front y'all the bread. None of y'all be working. Y'all don't got jobs. They finna front y'all the bread. So, hey, yeah, that was the first year, my freshman year. Everybody came back. You on Snapchat, a whole camp, all these rich ass kids down there going crazy, just like they be doing in
yeah,
Miami now every
yeah.
year. And shit, they was going crazy in St. Padre. Bro, the generation. I mean, the wealth class disconnect, bro. Niggas is
Mm.
niggas is outy, bro. And y'all can stay down there all week too, bro. Like y'all got enough money, enough bread to just chill down there all week.
Yeah, that shit crazy. Shit
I mean,
crazy,
yeah, this shit
man.
shit different.
But I mean, shit. I guess we can hop into the music now, man. You feel me? Just talking some shit. But man, shit. We can start with that verses, man.
Yeah, that's
Uh,
more recent thing. Yeah, that
yeah,
versus
it
Bone
was just two
Thugs.
days ago. Bone Thugs
Yeah,
and 3-6, man. Shit, my boy Busy Bone set that motherfucker off, boy.
he was on Go Time before it even happened.
Bro,
He
I'ma tell you
recorded the
how
love.
funny it was, bro. I'ma tell you how funny that shit was.
You seen the shit before that though? Before the verses even
Yeah,
started,
bro,
he
cause I
recorded
mean
that
them
little
niggas
video
been
clip.
beefing since like the 90s type shit. They been tension.
He said, he said, demon worshiping niggas, we gonna blow their ass out. He 666 Mafia demon worshipers. This nigga busy bone. He tweaking
Bro.
already. He don't go. I'm what I'm like, all
It's
right, bro.
smoke, dog.
He on stage wilding, bro. Like,
Bro, I'm gonna tell you how funny it was. This happened every time. For whatever reason, I be waiting for the verses to start. It never start when I think it's gonna start. So the DJs be doing they set, and I'm like, all right, fuck it. Let me just hop in the shower real quick and get that shit over with. As soon as I'm finna hop in the shower, they start. Boom. I think who they the motherfucking 3-6 instantly come out. Who run it? You feel me? Everybody know who run it because you Herbo did his little joint on that. Who run it on that? Come on, I'm hype. I'm hype. You feel me? Oh shit, it's busting. You feel me? Bone Thugs. What they do? They did know who run it on Bone Thugs. I forgot what they did. I forgot what they came with first, but that shit is busting instantly. So I'm all right, shit. I'm in this. I'm looking. I stopped the shower a little bit, and I'm looking out, trying to see what's going on. So I'm watching a little bit. So I'm all right. Finally, I'm finally getting to start taking my shower, and the verse is going how it is. You feel me? They joking. You feel me? Juicy. He kept shut the fuck up. He keep doing that
yeah.
shit. You feel me? He keep suck my dick, telling niggas suck his dick and all that. But that's you niggas having fun. That's juicy though. That's
Yeah.
his shit. You feel me? They just it's the verses. So everybody, they want everybody to do their little shit. When Dipset came on, niggas wanted Cam to be funny and shit. You feel me? It's
Yeah.
just how you is. They want you to do your personality type shit. And I'm like, man, somebody said something about Gangsta Boo. So they said something about her. I forgot what they said about it. Called her a bitch or something. It was banter back and forth. So they said something. What the
Yeah.
fuck is Gangsta Boo doing? Why she look like that or something? Somebody said something like that from Bone Thugs crew. So I'm in the shower and I hear that shit. I didn't know it was Busy Bone though, because they just said something to Gangsta Boo. So I'm thinking that's Gangsta Boo like get the mic like y'all ain't finna be disrespecting me type shit. I'm thinking that's her at first because I'm in the shower, the
Yeah,
water
he got that.
running.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
got
he
that
got that
high
soft,
voice.
that
Yeah,
high pitched voice and the water running. So I'm thinking that's Gangsta Boo, like, oh, she just some motherfucker just called her a bitch or something like and then she had the outfit on basically like her shirt, her little jacket was the vest was the only thing really covering because her titties was exposed. So I'm thinking they clowning
yeah,
her, and I'm thinking that's her like y'all ain't finna be fucking disrespecting me on the stage type shit. And then
yeah.
I'm oh shit, she mad, and then I hear the mic drop on the floor and niggas running and niggas oh shit all that. So I
Hey, you
instantly
ain't
got a
take your man's. Man.
yeah, you ain't take your man. You threw a couple slurs around all that shit. So I instantly run out this fucking shower, try to see what's going on, type shit. Oh, these niggas done teed up on the versus stage. They done had to cut the broadcast and all type of shit.
Yeah.
I know this motherfucker was Swiss and Timbo backstage. Like, what the fuck? I think that's when I text y'all, like, Mike, you watching this shit? Motherfuckers done sent it up on a motherfucker. Bro, we done had
Yeah.
Jeezy and fucking, we done had Jeezy and
Yeah.
Gucci, bro. We
Be-
done,
Beanie, Beanie Man and Bounty
yeah.
Killer.
So I'm like,
Yeah,
bro,
real,
like niggas done died behind that shit type
yeah.
shit. So I'm damn, like they sent it up type shit. So man, from that point on, but after they did that shit turned the verses up though. Like after that,
Yeah.
them niggas came out to play type shit. Like all them, they started dumping the clip type shit on. You feel me? That they had that one sequence, boy. They bought Lil Jon out, fucking Chameleon out, fucking Wayne, man.
Who else came out? There's
Project
a
Pat
bunch of
when Project Pat
Project Tag
came out,
came out.
he
Yeah.
came out, played the Knife
Bun
Talk.
B.
Yeah,
Bun B
bro.
came. Oh, they threw on that international player anthem.
Yeah,
Man, they threw on that
bro.
joint. I was like,
I
oh
was
yeah, they getting
nervous for a
serious.
minute. I was nervous, like, don't tell me they finna bring Big Boy out at the end. Let
I
do it
thought they was.
first, but
I thought they was gonna. I thought Andre was gonna make an appearance
no,
when they cut
I
that
knew
shit.
Three Stacks weren't gonna
Bro,
come out.
if he would have just came out and hit that verse, bro, that should have been. Then they started bringing out Terrence Howard.
Bro,
Oh shit, they
that
going
shit when they brought
crazy.
out, bro, that shit was lit when Wayne them came out. I'm like, oh yeah, this shit.
Bands Maker, yeah, Bands Maker
That,
dance.
when,
Wayne
that's when
came
I
out.
knew don't nobody want to smoke with Wayne. G had a crowd
Yeah,
went crazy with Wayne.
crowd,
That's what I be trying
crowd
to
went
tell
stupid.
niggas. I
Yeah,
be trying to tell crookless stands when niggas be thinking like well M could take like bro. It's when you beloved a certain way. You see how when Wayne came out, I don't think it's no rapper who beloved like Wayne is because we done talked about it a couple. Wayne have no matter how you feel about him, Wayne had a run where he was so hot, like it just wasn't close. Like it wasn't nobody else in the same stratosphere as him as far as just how hot he that era, the dedication of the drought 2 and 3, dedication 3 and the drought 3, no ceilings, the Carter 2, the Carter 3, a millie, the sky's the limit. You feel me? Mrs. Officer, Lolly. That it was like that 3-4 year run where Wayne just had shit locked up. And then the nigga got locked up and came back to Carter 4 and sold like 900,000. And then when he let Wayne and Nicki eat, it was just
Drake or Nicki, yeah.
He had that run where if Wayne came on stage and niggas went. That's one of the biggest pops the crowd done had in any verses down there. And
Yeah.
that's what I be saying. Like certain niggas just beloved a different way. One of them niggas who he just beloved a different way. Like Wayne, Kanye, if he come out on the stage, he gonna garner a certain reaction that's just different. You feel me? It's just certain people who they man when they feel a way about you, niggas respect what M could do with the pen and his rapping ability, but M don't. He not beloved by the culture because
Like
niggas
these
don't.
like the Bone Thugs and Harmony songs, like I grew up on some of them songs.
Yeah,
Like my uncles playing them joints while we riding around the city and shit. Like I was listening to them shits, a lot. But like we was in like middle school and shit when 3 6 Mafia was going
yeah.
stupid.
That's when
So
I realized
I'm like, man, bro,
it was a good verses, but it was just 3 6 Mafia. They trap real heavy right now. 3 6 Mafia is they real reminiscent of that trap, the current trap sound. So 3 6 and they got a lot of more melodic shit. So some of their
and
stuff just went hidden. Like 3 6
bro, you
Mafia, they
can
was able to go every single time. Like they shit was ringing off every single time.
but that's what I was saying. Like comparing like Bone Thugs to like Eminem, some of them songs people ain't just going. People
Yeah.
more of their songs was them slow hooks. Bone
It's
Thugs
like
they had them slow
for
hooks with
niggas like us, we gonna know like when Stan come on and shit, we gonna know like that's one of the best records of all time. But
those songs gonna hit, but it's like
ain't
really
nobody,
want to hit
yeah,
this, dog.
you gotta
But you
understand the
cleaning out my
casuals,
closet,
yeah,
like cleaning out my closet and shit like that. Come on, and you like this nigga. Like I don't be listening. I don't be. I don't really be listening to them songs. Like I got them in my,
yeah.
in my library, but like when them songs come on in the car or something, I'm doing like got
Bro,
some headphones on.
it's like when I told
I'm
you,
really skipping them songs. This is like, all right, bro. You was a little you was wilding, dog.
yeah, I
Like
told you when I went to the vinyl shop and they had the Slim Shady LP and classic shit, a classic out
you
like
just
amazing. It's just I could listen to that.
when I
I don't
yeah,
want to
when I
spend my
pick out
money on that shit type
yeah,
shit. You
when I
feel
pick
me?
up my vinyls, this is my criteria for like my
Yeah,
vinyls be I need to be able to I need to be able to listen to this joint from start to finish, no skips.
yeah,
Like those are vinyls that I pick up. Eminem, bro, I'm not finna sit there and listen to
bro.
a hour long, an hour
If
30
I
minute long Eminem
yeah, if I get an Eminem
album, bro.
vinyl, it'll be I buy Eminem like Eminem greatest hits vinyl type shit. But
Yeah,
like M not that like it's being is it a, what word am I trying? Objective, like objectively, I can look at him and be like, yo, this nigga is mad. He's skilled. Like again, Slim Shady is the Slim Shady LP better than a lot of the albums that I might have bought? Yeah, but it just don't resonate with me. It don't mean shit to me. You feel me?
yeah.
That's the same with M View. Like niggas know
Like
he could rap his ass off, but
when you was a kid, like not saying that he meant a lot of the shit that he was saying, but it's like as a kid, you didn't take nothing, you didn't take it serious. None of the
yeah,
shit that he was saying. But now as you getting older, like I got kids, and in the stand, like he put his girl in the trunk. You could hear the like in the background, like ad libs and shit. You could hear the screams and pounding on the
yeah,
trunk, and all the different shit. He talking about killing all the times he talked about killing his moms and killing Kim and all this other shit. I'm just like, bro, you don't really want to hear that shit right now. Like
no
that shit
facts.
puts you in a different mind space. And then you like and then you start thinking about his drug addiction. Then you like, this nigga was really like fucked up, bro. Like all the drugs he was doing and shit, he was fucked up in the head to be even to write this shit on paper, dog. Like you a different breed. So I'm just like, man, I don't really I don't need to sit for an hour and 30 minutes and listen to a whole Eminem album from start to finish. So it's like them shits ain't gonna ring off the same. Depending on who he going against, like if he went against Lil Wayne, they keep on saying he could go against Lil Wayne. If he go against Lil Wayne, all the Lil Wayne songs gonna hit
Bro,
10 times harder than any of his best songs.
bro. That's it's how you because he could play some. Probably could play his best song, and Wayne could play some shit that probably wouldn't even crack his 15, but like some B-side shit. But we like,
Yeah.
for instance,
Let let
most niggas if
let the
they
beat build.
yeah,
If that
bro.
came on, bro.
I'm gonna give you an example. Most niggas gon' if you pick Wayne 20 songs, bro, you not picking you wouldn't even pick most niggas. They wouldn't even pick Roger that. You can play any M song.
You can play Roger that
You could play Roger that against damn at any M song, and Roger that is gonna get the bigger reaction. Cause bro, you remember when back in middle school when Roger that came on and
yeah, that beat.
yeah, and Nicki come through there and Tiger and I remember when that shit came, bro, the whole class be reciting that shit. Smoke four quarters, call it
yeah.
sun death. I'm a B sure pet, AK long neck, keep sweat. That pass it like
That's
Blunt still
yeah.
wet, so pass it like Brett. Like
That
shit.
joint went crazy.
Yeah, bro, and that's what I when you beloved like Wayne got B-side shits that'll beat M top records. Not saying
Yeah.
that it's better than M records, but Wayne got the culture behind him, bro. Like
Yeah.
that shit.
And then everything like Lil Wayne during his biggest runs and shit, it was everything. It was production, it was the beats, it
Bro,
was the way it was mixed, the way it was mastered,
bro.
everything collectively, bro. You put on one of the like you saying Roger that. You put on Let the Beat Build, them beats in them songs, bro. Or you can even like in his 20, you can even move into you don't have to, but you can move into his whatchamacallit, his mixtape bag. His
Yeah.
mixtape bag is everybody everybody could recite at least like 7 songs on No Ceilings, dog. No
Yeah.
Ceilings, come on, bro.
And then it's think about how he aligned with like M could bring out 50. M can bring out Dre. M can bring out I mean, I don't think she will come, but M can technically bring out Rihanna.
Drake is
Technically,
literally gonna be
yeah,
backstage
M can
for
technically bring out
Lil
Nicki.
Wayne.
Nicki one come out for M when Wayne there. Now, I Wayne can bring out Wayne. He could bring out Renegade. He could probably bring out Hove. Um, Wayne could bring out Hove. Wayne can bring out Beyonce, Drake, Nicki, Ti, fucking Cam, fucking
Anybody, bro.
Kanye. Like, bro, fucking that's how beloved everybody wanted to
Bro,
work with Wayne.
Drake
Bro.
is guaranteed to come out on stage.
He could bring out the fucking whole Destiny Child as a group.
Fucking yeah. It's too
Like,
it's unfair, dog. It's unfair.
like Royce ain't gonna get you that W. Slaughterhouse ain't gonna get you that W, bro.
Mm.
Like, man, that shit. But nah, man, I enjoyed the verses though, man. All in all, I enjoyed it. Busy Bone came back out. He apologized, man. You feel me?
Yeah.
He wasn't trying to fuck it up, man. And he said it on live. I think it was part of he said on live like them niggas thought it was like a. I don't think they older acts. I don't think they was really tapped in. Like I think it was more so, hey, look,
Bone Thugs, he not hip to the newer shit, like the newer day
so
and age. Juicy J, he's still running. He's still very prevalent.
I don't think they ever watched verses because, like he said, they thought this was a battle, and I think they pitched it to him
This
like
is
it's a celebration of the thing. But if you would have watched the other ones, like they out of competition, out of sport, like Locks and Dips, they got chippy. You feel me? Fat Joe and Ja Rule
Rule,
got in that
yeah,
chippy. It's just the competition, like Big Daddy Kane and Carrot. It's just a sport, niggas having fun. It ain't,
yeah.
and I don't think just being an older
Yeah,
act,
they
they
didn't.
probably
They
ain't
definitely didn't know.
they ain't watch it. They just
You
they
see how
told
Juicy, the difference between them. Juicy J came out with the bag of money and said, throwing the
yeah.
money in the air. They going, hey, you in the middle of the fucking
Bro,
verses.
them
He
niggas
said,
bought an
he
eight
said,
ball MJG, dog. That shit. Oh
he
my
said, he said,
god.
man, you going back into the bag? How much money y'all got? Like, y'all gonna keep throwing money or
Hey,
what, bro?
who was that?
Them
Lazy Bone,
niggas, them,
hilarious, bro. He was
bro,
trying to
they
make
didn't.
peace. He was trying to make peace. Like he was like, "Hey, look, he knew Busy Bone was tripping. He apologized. You feel me? Like, look,
Yeah,
man, we just trying to have a good time. We ain't trying to fuck this up, man." He was trying to make peace the whole night. I salute him for that, man. But no, I enjoyed it. Then you seen Bun B was in the comments. He say throw some hearts if y'all want to see that 8 ball MJG versus UGK. Man, that'd be
yeah,
hard.
that's gonna be fire.
That it
Shit.
hurt that Pimp C ain't here, but it'll be hard.
Yeah.
That shit would be hard. They got to do one more before the year over with some big shit.
No, they said this was the last one of the year.
Damn. Oh yeah, they gotta get it together. They say shit. They
After
gotta go.
after them fighting and shit and all the technical difficulties, they was like, nah, we gotta re up. We can't. Nah.
Man, that shit.
And they kind of fucked up the Shaka Khan, Stephanie
Yeah.
Mills joint. They ain't too much promoted. They didn't, a lot of that shit got swept
They
under the
just
rug and shit.
they
So
promoted it as like some B side shit. It was just
yeah, like an undercard.
it was it was just because
But
they announced the um Bones and Bones and 3-6. Then they announced that later. That made it seem like it was some undercard shit, and it just got lost
they fucked up too. They could
in the
have. They could,
shuffle.
if they would have did like, all right, if they was consecutive weeks, if they played it like an undercard, hey, we're gonna do the Stephanie Mills this week, and then we're gonna next week we're gonna go straight
Yeah,
into this one. They had like 2 weeks in between them or a week in between them, so it's like all right, we been ready
yeah,
for the
like
Bone Thugs 3-6 Mafia joint. Y'all just threw this one out of nowhere. But what they should have did though, all our grandparents and aunties and shit, they don't know nothing about no electronics and shit. So while we was all together on Thanksgiving, they should have put
yeah,
the Stephanie Mills joint on Thanksgiving and Shaka Khan. That way your auntie and shit like, hey, throw this on the TV. Like I could throw this on the TV and your auntie be like, hey, what's this? What's this?
yeah.
They still look good. Everybody reminiscing, everybody watching it, bro. You could have just threw that joint on the TV and now you got something to talk about. Now you got all your family watching this shit.
No facts.
Then you could have been like, hey, look, they do this every so often. Add them on Instagram or some shit.
No facts.
But they kind of fucked that
Facts.
one up.
Man, nah, they
I
dropped
could have,
that bag.
yeah. My mom, like, if it was Thanksgiving and shit, if I was over there, at my mom's crib or something, throw on Stephanie Mills, Shaka Khan or some shit.
No, they dropped the bag for sure, man. It was just weird. But man, that shit. I enjoyed the verses though, man.
Yeah, it was pretty good
That
though.
shit was funny. Shit. What else? That's it. Damn, that's the last one of the year. I mean, hey, it is December. It'll be hard to
Yeah,
promote
they
some
said,
shit in a couple weeks before the
yeah,
year
they
over
said that
with.
one it's a wrap for the year, and they gonna get right back into it.
But hey, man,
They call them they Swiss called it season three. Season
I
three of
heard see that Bum Beach shit
of
is valid.
if it's gonna be called season three, like whatever, like your pilot episode always gotta be like a banger each
Yeah,
season, So like the next one
they
The
need
next one
to
gotta be a big one.
they need to move around more, like do it regionally. Like the
Yeah,
the just LA and New York shit I ain't fucking with. Cause
yeah.
I felt like
Oh, well, they did a lot of down south shit too, though.
yeah,
Like a lot of
I just cause I felt like going to LA for Bones shit, that could have been and it could have been like maybe that shit should have been like in the Midwest or some shit. Like the Midwest,
it.
cause that
See, they
shit like
couldn't.
right in between
They wouldn't have.
the
I don't know
South and
because
the
it's
South and the
you got
Midwest.
Either Cleveland or Memphis. So it's like
But yeah,
they
that's what
don't.
I'm saying. It's close, like, cause LA and New York established, and kind of Atlanta, like the Midwest, the Midwest and the South was the last. Like New York and LA, like they've been established since damn near the exception of hip hop. Like the Midwest and the
They
South, like
probably.
Memphis shit. That's some shit. It took us a while to get home. Like they ain't want to let us in the door type shit. They could
I
have.
just think they doing it this way because they know it's a guaranteed. Like seats and shit, guaranteed gonna be
And
selling out. Like,
they
because if
gotta
you
get
get it,
Chicago one, bro. They gotta give us one.
we
And
got
niggas
plenty
was
of people.
saying they would have preferred Bone Thugs against like Do or Die, something like that. Like one of them Chicago, one of our Chicago groups, like Do or Die, Crucial Conflict or something. That would have been a better like Midwest battle on some. Just
Yeah,
cause it would, I ain't got a problem with different styles, but they use styles just. It was hard to go against 3 6. Just going in between that melodic shit when 3 6, they all they shit just banging like
yeah. All
back
these shit.
to back. But man, we they gotta give us some more joints, man. I love to see. I love to see just some Chicago shit. They was supposed to do G Herbo and Dirk a while ago. Them niggas did 3 songs and got off live.
Yeah.
But man, we could do some Chicago shit, man. I mean, shit. Outside of the verses, we can get into some of the new music shit. I guess, man. My boy, shit. I ain't know my boy Makami dropped here this morning. Whole time I was at work and seeing that
See,
shit, and instantly was like, let me go ahead and get into that shit.
a lot of shit now. What's call it not popping up though. That's why I don't like it. They promote whatever they want on
Oh
this.
yeah, the like, algorithms on Apple Music.
The
That shit horrible.
algorithms are so trash, dog. Like you see a bunch of mainstream shit. Like I ain't see the Makami shit nowhere until you
Bro,
told me about it.
because
Like
it's the shit where I don't like the shit where you go to the new music releases. When I say new music releases, that shit should go. It should be like what all the shit that drop. It'll be like new music releases. You go there and the Dale shit still sitting right there. Like Adele
yeah,
don't need that traffic, bro. Like that shit 2 weeks ago. If new shit drop, I don't care if it's some underground shit. Like put that
it
shit
should
right
be
there, bro.
in chronological order, bro. Like you,
Cause
oh,
I don't.
it's I still don't see them like I could type in my common name, but I'm just
Yeah,
saying
and
like
that's
you
what I'm
still don't see it
saying.
on here. Like you see the Polo G shit. Of course, he's one of the biggest.
Yeah,
And we didn't get into that until his drops and shit. But like you don't really see like this Insecure soundtrack for the season 5. I'm not. I don't care about
bro.
that. The West Side Story soundtrack, the movie that's out right now. It's like, bro, I get that some shit that should like it's there, but it's like,
Nah, that
but
shit is
you
like,
gonna put those on there, but you ain't gonna put Makami up there.
bro. I don't even know. I don't even think they had. I don't think they had Styles P and Havoc shit up there.
It's not up here. Styles P and
Like
Havoc shit is not here.
that shit wild to me. But that shit pissed me off because I ain't even really get. And you know, my Kami, he don't got socials and shit, so I was just late to the party. I think I seen this, but I might have thought it was like some of his old one of his old joints because he's still uploading all his shit to streaming. Man, I got a chance to run this like 2 times at work in the last hour or two right before the pod. I fuck with it. I ain't really get a chance to live with it. I knew it existed like 2 hours ago. My Kami, my boy, so I got to live with it a little longer. But Balance Child, Hot Candles, my Kami. This shit, it was hard though, man. You know I love Mock with the jazz samples all the time. I can't really remember. There's some bars in here that I love, but I can't really remember them. But that outro self love, that shit stood out to me off the rip. Just cause how I started, it's really just about self love and how I started off the pod. Like talk about how I just been on a mode, just trying to eat healthier and shit, man. Just cutting back on certain shit, not eating as much dairy, not eating as much red meat, and just the shit that's unhealthy for us. Trying to more almond milk. Shit. When I eat meat, it's more so like baked chicken and salmon and tilapia and shit. Like just really trying to eat a little more healthy, more vegetables, more fruit. He was talking about that shit in here. Like, man, we never take care of we take care of all the um materialistic shit. You feel me? Niggas get rich and they don't change. They gonna buy the rollie. They gonna buy the they gonna buy the beans and eat a fucking hot dog from the gas station in the back of that motherfucker. You feel me? They gonna buy a new rollie or spend like $1,000 on some jeans and go to Wendy's and eat a fucking burger from Wendy's type shit. Like you only get one body type shit. You feel me? You gotta take care of that shit. If you ain't take care of your body, then all this materialistic shit ain't gonna matter anyways. Cause you ain't gonna be here long enough to, you feel me, enjoy this shit that you splurging on. And that shit, I felt that shit. Cause like I said, I've been kind of being more conscious of that shit, and it just, we do take a lot of shit for granted, man. For whatever reason, it seemed like the shit that it should be like a priority to us, our health and certain shit like that. It's we kind of just take that shit for granted, like we always gonna be good. It's really, sometimes it's just life. We feel like we immortal till life remind us that we not immortal type shit. You feel me? We think we invincible, ain't shit gonna hurt us. You feel me? When you young, especially, motherfuckers will run a red light. You don't get no fuck. You'll do some real wild shit. You has to drink yourself into oblivion. We was just talking about earlier, niggas popping pills and shit like that. Cause you really feel like you're invincible until, you feel me, some shit happen. Now you rush to the hospital and they telling you your kidneys or your liver failing or some shit. And it's cause you was popping pills and shit. Then that's when that shit hit you like, and then you think back like, damn, I fucked up. You feel me? But it's too late. And it's just being more mindful, taking care of the shit we gotta take care of, dog. Cause you feel me? I mean, everybody got an expiration date type shit, but you feel me? Just take care of the shit that's really important, man. That money shit come and go, you feel me? Especially when you been broke, you feel me? We don't see money, we don't lost money. That shit don't turn you into being broke, turn you into a hustler though. So you always gonna know, even if I lose money, I'm always be able to make that shit back. You feel me? That life shit, the time you get in life shit, that's some shit you can't get back. So you just gotta make the most of it. So that song was really the one that really resonated with me. You feel me? Mock another one of them dudes. Like we talk about Earl all the time. Them 13 songs, 24 minutes. He get there, he do what he gotta do, and he out type shit. And I love that. You feel me? Love that from him. You feel me? Sometimes it be hard to dedicate an hour and a half to. I appreciate those albums still, but it's hard to dedicate that much time because when I listen to albums, I like to sit there and like listen to it through. I don't really like to keep breaking it up because I want to just listen to it in a way that the artist intended it to. You feel me? Hear their story all the way through. So it's easier to do that sometimes with these shorter albums versus some of the longer albums. I don't got a preference. I rock with them both. I'm gonna listen to it regardless. But yeah, man, I rock with it. I still gotta live with it for a little bit longer, but he a part of the Griselda family and Westside Gun, Benny, Conway. So it's always love. I support all of them. Oh, you muted, dog.
I just threw that joint right in my library, so
No, facts.
I'm definitely gonna support that joint.
Facts. Shit. What other releases we had? Nah, this record's Manor Joint, Styles P and Havoc, man. This shit was more so about just being happy to see Havoc out, man. Just losing somebody, basically a brother like Prodigy, and just I could understand why he had to take a break from the game. Took like 4 years off, just to get his mentals right, man. When you done did what they did in a game with the infamous bro, fucking going against Hove, really, he damn near with shook shit like shook ones, survival of the fittest, quiet storm. They really
Yeah,
with Nas put Queensbridge on the map and fucking damn near made the soundtrack of LA. I mean, not LA, New York at the time, painting that picture that really helped niggas like us who never been or hadn't been in New York at that time to see what that shit was like. So man, I watched the interview with Peter Rosenberg and Ebro. And they was just talking about that shit, the struggles of losing P, him really taking a break from music and not wanting anything to do with music for those 4 years until he woke up one day, like I'm ready to get back into this shit. Who should I do it with? And he say
man,
Styles P.
and it's crazy because it's like he never left. Like he
Yeah.
still got it, bro. So
No facts, man. And I love the chemistry they got on here, bro. I mean, they had gave us Nightmares to Dreams early. That was kind of like they single, but it feel like listen to this. It's a little bit of Mob Deep, a little bit of the Locks, but then they came with some shit that was just different than both of them. You feel me? It's nice seeing both of them get some shine. You both because both of them kind of overlooked in their respective groups. You feel me? Prodigy was a star, and Havoc loved playing the back. He didn't mind playing a background. He also did their production and shit too, so that was easier. And everybody know the Locks, what they do. Jada, he always been a face of the Locks. He been a star. He the one that niggas put on they top five dead or alive list, they GOAT list and shit. And Styles P always kind of had to, play the back a little bit just cause Jada was big. He talked about that in the interview. He never mind. When it's respect. That's his brother. So knowing like Jada is the biggest one. It's like it ain't no egos involved in some shit when you doing that shit with family. So man, it was nice. Like I fuck with the album, rock with it. You feel me? These two OGs that I grew up on. So it's always
yeah,
love.
yeah, I liked it from start to finish. So
Oh,
yeah,
facts. Another one of those joints that ain't too long. 10 songs, 31 minutes. And they said it's definitely gonna be more Wreckage Manor coming soon in the near future. So yeah, man. What else we got?
all the music to come out. We had what you call it, Polo G,
Polo
his
G,
his Hall of Fame 2.0.
Piano G.
Bro, like we talked about it before, that Batman, that Smooth Criminal flip, and then the crazy part is they put that joint as the intro.
That's why I
they
ain't
was
listen
trying
to
to
this,
they was trying to play this up so bad that they put it on the intro.
bro. Who the fuck?
Who starts an album like that, dog? Like,
Bro, I want to know when the hell did it get this easy for them to clear shit like this, bro? Man, Cole and Kendricks and shit, they used to talk about how hard it is to clear all these big ass records. Now it seems like he could this nigga get Smooth Criminal and do this shit on that fucking classic ass shit. The
look,
City
they
Girls
even put
get
it in.
that shit that percolated shit and
Yeah, they got every
like
percolator. They got what you call it.
it's like they just clearing shit left and right nowadays, man.
And then look in the bio of the album. And the
Man.
official look where it's Michael Jackson sampling bad. They trying to play that joint up so bad, and it's not good.
It's an
But
example.
this is
I'm gonna let
this
you
is my
talk about
biggest.
the album a little bit first before I
No,
give
this
my
is
take.
this my biggest problem with this sound. Like it ain't the I ain't getting the same vibe as part one or nothing. But like this is my problem. They have the disc. It's two discs on this album. Is the new album. This is the new album, 1 through 14. And then this is part one. This is Hall of Fame. The album he been dropped. Like this is all 20 songs. So you just put all the songs on here so people could so once All Right go off his outro to his new album, it's going to start playing the old album. It's like if you love Hall of Fame, you like, all right, dog, I'm gonna keep listening to this because I like it. But you trying to run up the streams by putting, you know, you put a whole nother album at the end of your new shit. And I'm like, this damn near worse than the deluxe, bro. Like deluxe, they put the same album and a couple new songs. You put 14 songs ahead of another 20-song album,
Man,
and they started doing that.
this shit is is disappointing because like we did the Chicago rankings a couple weeks ago. I had Polo G ranked fairly high, above like the
Especially for
Herbos
his
and the Dirks
potential,
and
yeah.
shit. Because the first joints, the first two joints he had that I really fucked with hard, man. And he like I said, he was a mixture of it seemed like, he had the introspection and just the potential skill of like G Herbo, but he was able to kind of have that mainstream appeal and melodic sound of like a Dirt, and just the pain that he was able to invoke and make you feel through his delivery and shit. I respected that. I fucked with it, man. On the Golden Die Legend, you really felt that shit. But like I said back then when we was doing the Chicago rankings, as long as Dirk and um G Herbo and them been in the game, Polo G came out of nowhere and selling like second album. I think he damn near sold like 99K first weekend. I believe on the GOAT he might have, you feel me, went over 100,000. And what Hall of Fame, I think when he dropped the first one earlier this year, he think he got his first number one record off that joint. If I'm not mistaken, which song was it? Rap Star. Yeah, he got his first number one, which is huge. I think that he was the first one out of all. I don't think Dirk ever. The closest Dirk came to number one was that joint Laugh Now Cry Later with Drake, and that peaked at number two. So that's big for up and coming Chicago artists. But he just got that taste of the fame, and he getting more poppy. He getting more trying to go more mainstream, and I think that's what that Bad Man and Smooth Criminal was. Get a Michael Jackson like classic sample, and try to do some up tempo poppy shit, but try to keep your. I ain't fuck with it. He losing the essence of who he was, type shit. You feel me?
I don't, I think the label he's starting to take a forefront in his creation of his music, dog. Like I don't know, I feel like he's trying to expand and a little too quickly, dog. Like you know
He
how most people go into their poppy bag and shit like that, and you
he he,
know,
he need to slow down his output. Like he pushing shit out now. Like he pushing music out now. Like damn, there it seemed like forcing it out just to keep his name out there. And it- the quality of the music, it's suffering because of that shit, man. I mean, he ain't he not giving himself time to grow, experience life, and it's just reflecting in his music, man. And I hate that because he was like I fuck with Polo G, and I still think he got amazing potential, but he going about it in the wrong way, man. And I hate to see the fans turn on him or he fizzle out because they feel like he trying to go through pop.
His potential is far too high for this to be the product of what's next to come, bro. Like
Oh, facts.
I don't like no parts of that. Um,
Mm,
what else? What else came out? We talked about the Tierra Whack. We talked about uh, Khalid. Oh yeah,
that boy
ESTG.
ESTG, boy.
Yeah,
That
he,
man.
he dropped eight, whatever you want to
ESTG
call this
hard.
LP EP.
I was
Yeah,
just telling
this.
y'all, I was just telling y'all the other week that boy hard last week. He
Yeah,
hard. That boy, he be talking some shit. He was just on my boy Mozzie album earlier, a month or two ago. Like he surrounding himself. He working with the right people. Um, he I hope he turned out to be
he.
like another one of those 21s. Like 21
Yeah,
was like 21 is one of those real under the radar dudes who, to me, he improved every album. He different than his peers, and that he try new shit. 21 got a real solid relationship with Cole, and you could tell that Cole probably somebody who advice he really respect, and like he take that insight and just trying to improve himself. And ESTG remind me of one of those type of dudes. Like he got a lot of potential, and I hope he keep just I hope he stay away, try to distance himself. And I know it's hard because when you come from it, you come from it. But don't get
yeah,
caught up in that street shit, man, and throw away everything you don't work for.
uh,
That's my only
yeah.
concern.
Other than that, I think that was about it.
For the
I
new
seen
music,
for new music.
mm, nah, that's it's December, man. It's gonna be quiet. It's gonna be quiet, man. It's December. Mardo Wick new album. S- SZA dropped her joint. Um, man, I don't want to touch on that Lucas Joyner joint. He be trying to. It seemed like he tried to make a song with every hot artist. Did Brent Fayez drop his album? I didn't get a chance to listen to it.
Brett Fayez, yeah, his whatchamacallit, he dropped some.
Oh, he dropped his single. He ain't dropped the
Yeah, he
album.
dropped a single.
Oh,
Sadie.
bet. I mean, that's all for new music. Yeah, like we said, it's December. It's gonna be pretty quiet. Roddy
Roddy
Rich album
Rich.
coming soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my boy.
Alicia Keys coming soon. NLE
Chopper
Chopper.
versus
Yeah.
me. Um,
Well,
Ross is still coming. He announced
yeah,
his track
Ross.
list.
Yeah.
Benny the
Ross could be
Butcher gonna be
coming.
on that joint. Um,
I
yeah.
feel like it was somebody else I was looking for too. Somebody else said they was gonna drop. I can't even remember now.
Mm,
All this other shit. Clutter.
yeah, I can't, man.
Yeah. Other than
Um,
that, that was
we
probably it.
can talk about man, what you think about them talks? That. I mean, we talked about it a little bit, but man, Ghost and Ray say if we do that versus, man, you know who they want? They want that deluxe.
They
LOX.
they they gonna fuck around and get the locks right up out of here because
Man, they gonna jump their ass. I
locks
keep telling
yeah
people
locks better not accept that
they
joint,
gonna
bro.
you gonna it's gonna start off two versus two. Shit. Next thing you know, first Capadonna gonna come out because he was featured heavily on that Cuban Links joint. Next
Yeah,
thing you know, fucking meth coming out. Now motherfucking You God coming out. Next thing you know, it's Deck, Jizza, RZA. fucking Young Dirty
The
Bastard,
whole the whole Wu Tang finna
Master
come out and
Killer, the
go
whole
crazy.
everybody coming out the cut now. It's 9 niggas versus what 3, and now
Yeah,
it's oh shit.
they're gonna get real scary if they accept that joint. So Locks, y'all did good. You know,
Man.
they did good against Dipset.
Yeah, I won't be opposed to it, but I think the lot they depleted too many of their huge records to go against the Wu Tang now.
I don't even the only person I could really think Wu Tang, maybe NWA
I've been saying NWA.
or Tribe.
I don't think Tribe got as many
I I don't
like
think so, but I'm saying I
recognizable.
don't.
But if it was just on some rap shit, yeah.
Yeah,
Like niggas who know rap, yeah, they just especially with the show now, Wu Tang just got more recognizable joints. But I've been saying Wu Tang versus NWA would be valid. Some East Coast versus West Coast shit. Dre on Dre producing, Dre production versus RZA production. That'll be some shit on. But hey man, Swiss and on Timbo already was talking about shit. What Swiss say? Niggas ain't been on the stage in 25 motherfucking years and made us run a bag. Like they've been selling out summer
yeah.
jams for for 10 summers in a row. So,
Yep.
for Dre to get out of bed and Q 9 members of the Wu, 10 if you can Young Dirty, you gonna have to run a bag.
Right.
No, we gonna but I love to see that, man. Yeah, you gotta bring out NWA for the Wu though. I don't think
Yeah,
nobody
that's
wanna
right.
see Wu though. They got they got too many of them joints.
It's gonna get real scary, dog. Real scary.
They got unstoppable records. Like, don't nobody want to see Triumph. They don't nobody want to. Uh, each member, Meth got so many joints with all the like. No,
Mm. Yeah, you don't want to see them.
that shit,
I
man.
would I would do it. I wouldn't do it. Let somebody else take that beat down, dog. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it, dog.
No, man. I love to see Ghost and Ray on there though. I love
Yeah,
to see it. They just like I said, Locks is just like they just depleted a lot of their big records against Dipset, and you need that full clip like for Wu
yeah,
Tang, especially because they ain't. I mean, Ray and Ghost did they shit, but it wasn't on the big stage that they doing now. RZA went against Preem, but again, that was way back, way back.
yeah.
So it went on the big stage that it will be on now. Other shit in music recently, I know Ashanti. She got a she was on. They gave her flowers. She got an
Angel Fine.
appreciation night. Joe came out. Um, Ja Rule came out to celebrate with her. Um, man, on the Soul Train Awards. Nice seeing her get her flowers, man. What else? Anything else happened big in hip hop, man? I can't think of nothing off the top of my head.
I think it was.
Corday dropped a single with Wayne. Yeah, Corday did drop a single with Wayne. I just
Um,
remembered. That's probably what you Wayne. That was that was Demon Wayne on that joint Sinister. I think it's gonna be off his album. Yeah, Sinister with Lil
I
Wayne.
have to check that joint out, man, because
Yeah, I just remembered
I,
it. I
I missed
just
that one.
remembered it. Only cause my little brother loved Corday and he was just posting it.
Yeah,
Um,
I ain't.
but yeah, man. Shit. I mean, just about touched on everything. Recap, get everybody caught up since we took a week off. On the other way to end it is artist of the week.
Artist of the week. And See who I wanna take this week.
Man.
We've been doing some good names. Some good names. Oh, I'm gonna go somewhere.
You finna go
I'll
some
go
non
some
hip hop shit, ain't
yeah, some more non hip hop shit.
you?
Yeah. Yeah, I've been thinking about. I've been listening to a lot of her music right now.
Mm.
Baby Rose, Baby
Hey, bro,
Rose.
you funny as hell. Wow, I'm just on her, bro.
Yeah,
I just
that's
looked at
who.
her name. That's crazy.
Yeah, I've been listening to a lot of her shit. Whatchamacallit, Crit got me. Just made me start
Man.
listening. He made me start listening to
Hey,
in a
speaking of
recent
crit, man,
day.
where the fuck is my vinyls, man? Man, you
Them
just
shits on back
reminded me.
order, dog. Them shits is on back order.
That shit
Yeah,
bullshit.
she just dropped a little holiday joint, 7 songs, Baby Rose. But I ain't too big into holiday music, so y'all listen to myself, the whole album she dropped in 2020. But she featured on a lot of stuff. But this to myself album is pretty good, man. My favorite joint on that is All to Myself. I sent that joint to the group one time.
Mm.
She she different, dog. But she was on Crit one of Crit joints. What was that? What was that? Fucking
I got who I'ma do. I got who I'ma do.
oh, every time that shit was on Big Crit joint on his album. Crit is here. So
Mm.
yeah, she featured all over and shit. So yeah, go listen to Baby Rose. Little something different for this week, man. If you just down to earth, that Janae Aiko and who else? Kalani vibes, shit like that. It's an easy little, it's an easy little listen. Baby Rose get you in the right mindset.
Okay, okay. Um, my person, I'ma go with. I'ma go with. Hmm. You know what? This week I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go a little different. This person raps, but he's to me the greatest producer of all time. I'm gonna go with Madlib, man. Man, just check out. I know because when we talk about greatest producers of all time, a lot of people, it's a lot of people don't know, and they amazing producers too. And I'm not mad that people say them. You hear the Kanye's a lot. You hear the Preems, you hear the Dr. Dre's, Pharrell's, all amazing. No ID, such and such. But man,
Yeah,
Madlib to me the co-producer. He done from everywhere. Freddie Gibbs, Pinata, Bandana, um, the MF Doom, Mad Villainy, man. He under his rapper name, he rapped under the pseudonym Quasimodo, and the Unseen, the Further Adventures of Lord Quaz, amazing projects. Man, he he got production. He got production on Triple S, Freddie Gibbs' new album. A lot of people don't know that 30 hours. Nah, no more parties in LA. That's the joint
yeah.
off off Life of Pablo, that
Life of Pablo.
Kanye
Uh,
and Kendrick joint. He produced that shit. And Kendrick and Ye fucking went crazy on that shit, man. Shades of Blue, bro. He got a joint this year, Sound Ancestors instrumental album. Bro, Bad Neighbors with MED and Blue is amazing. Shit. In the beginning with this year, the Claymate collab album he dropped, he just been he's been everywhere. We talked about the new Black Star album. He producing that one of his shows, I think recently this week or maybe last week, he previewed a joint with Freddie Gibbs and Black Star on it, a collab that we ain't seen yet. I don't know if it's off the Black Star album, the new Freddie album, what, but you feel me? Liberation, the joint he did with Talib Kweli, man. He one of those dudes, man. Champion Sound with Jay Dilla. Little collab joint they did, man. He just a monster of a producer, man. Amazing co-producer, my ass, but also amazing rapper who been around for what since the '90s, late '90s, man. So he been here. He definitely left his staple on the game, man. And yeah, that's my artist of the week. Shit, it's December now. What day is it? It's the 4th. So shit,
Yeah.
we ain't got that many more days left in a week. What I know Christmas coming up, New Year's coming up too. We got shit. It's gonna be hard to record. We probably shit Christmas. That's gonna be a busy week. I don't know if we gonna be able to record that week. So
Right.
shit, we got 2 more weeks. Shit.
And then, bro, I'm so mad. I forgot to tell. I got these 100 hours of community service, bro. I got to do that shit by January, or I got to do 12 days in prison.
Oh,
Hey, bro, they got me, dog.
they hit you with 12 days in prison.
Yeah, dog. So I mean, they
Oh,
do day for a day. So in county, it'll only be 6 days. But I ain't got 6 days to get them, nigga.
no,
Yeah, I got
what the
a
fuck?
hundred hours by January, dog. So
The
this
end of January or January 1st?
like January, I think 20th. I gotta look at the paper again, dog.
Damn, boy, what you assaulted a cop, nigga? The fuck?
right.
Oh,
This was man. I was supposed to do it over the summer, and I just forgot to do it during the summer.
oh,
And like I told myself, because I had the whole summer off from work, and I was just doing the security shit. So I told myself, go ahead, do it. I forgot all
yo.
about it. Now it's getting down to the nitty gritty. I'm out here hurt.
Oh, you feel boy, you might as bro, your ass. Oh,
I'm out here too hurt.
that shit is hilarious.
So yeah, it's
Oh,
gonna get it's gonna get critical from
hey,
now to January.
got him.
Yeah.
Oh man.
They told me, oh, you came in, you came up here to get the little list because they got a list of places in town that accept community service workers and shit. So I'm like, all right, bet. I went up and got the
Damn,
list.
gang.
They was like, since you came up here and got the list or whatever, we'll take 5 hours off. So you only got to do 95 off. And y'all couldn't take 20 off or something? Gee, like, come on, dog.
Oh, dog. They trying to see Mike behind the slammer. Oh,
Yeah, I ain't got 6. I ain't got 12. I ain't got 2 days to get them.
no, you
So
might as well go ahead and bust that graveyard shift real quick. Knock them hours.
I'm
Damn.
so hurt. I'm so hurt, dog, because I was supposed to instantly get that shit done during the summer. Now it's cold as hell. People probably gonna have me outside doing shit.
Hell yeah, boy.
But I'm hoping. What I'm hoping is some of these places, if I go in and just act like I actually I care about the shit and work a little bit harder, they'd be like, hey yo, I give you double the hours or something, some type shit.
Bro, you go to the right place. They fuck around, look out for you. You knock a little workout in a timely fashion. You'll probably be all right. You feel me? We'll look out for you. You feel me? Say you did a little more than you actually did, type shit. But man, that shit funny. They say
Right.
95 hours. They say you do these hours or you do these 12 days. Oh man,
I'm too hurt.
that shit crazy, man.
So between
Um,
I got like 4 5 weeks or something, well, a little bit more than 4 5 weeks to get this shit done. I
yeah,
supposed to be chilling.
nah, boy, you better use them off days wisely, boy.
We finna have a month off of work, so I have to just. I thought I was gonna just chill, kick my feet up.
Hell no, you finna work.
Nah, I'm finna be
You finna
somewhat
work.
slaving.
You finna work for your freedom, nigga.
For real.
Oh, that's funny, man. Oh shit. The end of the year winding down. I guess it's time for me to shit. I can finish this top 50 list, top 50 albums of the year, man. It's about time for me to finish that list. I think. Let me look at it. Let me look at the list I started. See how far I made it. I got a long ways to go. I've been procrastinating with it. All right, I made it to like 19. I made it to like 19. I'm gonna go through list everything from here and get it done. Probably I don't know
The
next week.
Ross project's supposed to come next week, so um, that might be the last like big thing.
All
Yeah,
right,
so
yeah. So I'll probably have it done. See where he fit in, if he fit in, where he fit in by the end. But yeah, man. Shit, it was nice being back after week off. It be feeling like I don't know why I feel like niggas took like a month off or some shit.
yeah, it didn't feel right because I was like, man, used to doing this shit, and I end up forgetting. Like until you text me this morning, I was
Oh
like,
yeah,
God
yeah,
damn,
I
I
damn
forgot
have
all about
forgot.
this joint.
I was there because
It's like,
my days been through off. Like I've been working on Saturdays, and that shit throw everything off because I'm used to being at the crib. Like, all right, let's do this shit. And now it's like that shit throw my days off, man. But yeah, man. We gonna do what we do. You feel me? And you get busy. You feel me around Christmas time. But like I said, it's another one of those things. Just looking forward to next year where you just kind of clean the slate. You feel me? Christmas, Thanksgiving, New Year's out of the way. Ain't really no more big holidays for a while. So I guess I could get back in the rhythm of a lot of stuff, man. But yeah, man, it was nice getting caught up. We appreciate everything as
always
always, man. Enjoy the
everybody.
episode. We're gonna see y'all next week.